Every now and then, something comes along that doesn't just promise change. It makes everything that came before it feel instantly outdated. This is not just a battery story. It's the secret Tesla has been hiding, the one that will make you question every headline about electric cars, green energy, and the so-called lithium revolution. What if I told you that the battery powering your future is not only safer, cheaper, and more powerful, but built on an element so common you've probably touched it today? The world isn't ready for what's coming, but you will be. A secret waiting to explode. For years, lithium has reigned as the invisible king of modern life. From the moment you wake up and check your phone, to the car you drive, and even the backup battery in your home, lithium has quietly powered it all. People barely notice the rise of this silvery metal, but it reshaped entire industries, opened the floodgates to electric cars, and made the idea of a battery-powered world seem possible for the first time. Behind every headline about Tesla's latest model or a new solar home, lithium has always been lurking in the background, unglamorous but essential. But while everyone else was celebrating the triumph of lithium, a storm was quietly building. Prices started to spike. Reports of battery fires flickered across the news. The dark side of the lithium boom became harder to ignore. Harrowing mining conditions in far-off countries, environmental devastation, and a supply chain so fragile that a single geopolitical hiccup could send shockwaves across the planet. For all its promise, lithium was never a perfect solution. It was a ticking clock. And in the heart of Nevada, hidden behind guarded doors and lab coats, Tesla's engineers knew it. They saw the writing on the wall and went back to basics. If lithium was the king, what could replace it? What was more abundant, safer, and simpler? The answer was so obvious it felt almost ridiculous. Aluminum. The same metal wrapping your leftovers, framing your windows, and flying above you at 30,000 feet. While the world obsessed over lithium's tiny charge, aluminum offered 3 times the power per ion and a level of stability lithium could never match. This was not evolution. It was revolution. What would happen if the old order of energy was about to collapse? And who would be ready to take its place? Tesla's hidden weapon. Most people don't spend their days dreaming about battery chemistry, but the implications of this shift go far beyond the lab. For decades, the biggest challenge in energy storage has been finding the balance between power, safety, longevity, and affordability. Lithium came close, but only just close enough. It was light, it charged quickly, and it packed a lot of punch for its size. But as engineers pushed it further, the cracks started to show. Dendrites, those tiny metallic spikes that grow like evil little needles inside lithium batteries, became the stuff of nightmares. They could pierce through battery walls, causing fires, explosions, and the kind of headlines that keep CEOs up at night. Aluminum, by contrast, doesn't play by those rules. Each aluminum ion brings 3 positive charges instead of 1. In practice, that means you get 3 times the energy flow with every single ion. It's like switching from a bicycle to a rocket ship without adding complexity or exotic new materials. But the real kicker is safety. While lithium batteries need constant monitoring, careful cooling, and expensive safety systems, aluminum-ion batteries are stable from 40 to 85 degrees Celsius, shrugging off the kind of heat that would turn a lithium cell into a fireball. The risk of runaway fires vanishes. The need for delicate, failure-prone cooling systems evaporates. Suddenly, you have a battery that isn't just powerful, but also indestructible under normal use. Then comes the question of supply. Lithium is rare, found mostly in a handful of countries. Aluminum is the most abundant metal in Earth's crust, available everywhere, easy to recycle, and cheaper to refine. Add to that the absence of cobalt, one of the dirtiest secrets of the battery industry, and you're looking at a chemistry that's not just smarter, but ethically cleaner and geopolitically safer. With this new battery, Tesla is quietly tearing up the old playbook and writing a new one on their own terms. If energy is truly everywhere, and safety is built into the core, what does that mean for the cars, devices, and homes of tomorrow? And what new rules are we about to live by? Beyond lithium, the aluminum advantage. As the first data began to leak out of Tesla's secretive labs, jaws dropped across the industry. It wasn't just that aluminum-ion batteries matched lithium. They crushed it. Start with energy density, where a high-end lithium battery can squeeze out about 250 watt-hours per kilogram. Tesla's new aluminum-ion prototypes blew past 5,000. Suddenly, the range of an electric car, long the Achilles heel of EV adoption, was no longer a concern. A future Model 2 could theoretically travel more than 3,000 miles on a single charge, making cross-country road trips as easy as a day at the beach. Lifespan became a non-issue. The best lithium batteries give you about 2,000 charge cycles before fading away. Aluminum-ion batteries? Try over 50,000 cycles. That's more than 70 years of daily use. An entire lifetime for the car, then some. And it's not just longevity. Aluminum electrodes literally heal themselves. Tiny cracks that kill lithium batteries are automatically repaired in aluminum cells, thanks to a self-healing electrode system that feels more like science fiction than chemistry. The charging game is even more astonishing. Lithium batteries need almost an hour to hit 80%. Aluminum-ion batteries hit full power in 10 minutes, cool and ready to go. Forget the long waits at charging stations or the dread of running low during a road trip. With aluminum-ion, your car is ready in the time it takes to grab a coffee. And safety, that eternal anxiety, simply disappears. No fires, no explosions, no toxic chemicals. Aluminum batteries are as safe as the soda cans in your fridge. The revolution isn't incremental, it's absolute. Aluminum-ion doesn't just improve on lithium. It erases every weakness, then adds new abilities that would have sounded like fantasy just a few years ago. If a car battery can last longer than you do, what does that mean for everything else you own? How will the world change when energy is no longer the weakest link? Batteries that break the rules of reality. The deeper engineers pushed into aluminum-ion technology, the more science fiction turned into science fact. One breakthrough after another shattered what the world thought batteries could do. Take the self-healing electrode system. Micro cracks, those insidious little flaws that creep into every lithium cell and doom them to early death, simply vanish in aluminum. Research shows that these repairs don't just restore the battery. They sometimes make it better than new, creating more efficient ion pathways and actually boosting performance over time. Then there's the staggering storage potential. Imagine a single aluminum ion cell that can hold 2,000 kilowatt hours.